Hello.
Hi.
Hello. It's been a while since we did one of these.
Yeah.
It has.
Yeah.
I feel like it was last year.
It was.
Yeah,
One of my piles is little stuff that my sister got me for Christmas. So that's super cute.
So yeah, this is Noonas KnickKnacks. This is a little live stream where it's basically adult K-pop show and tell or K-drama show and tell, where we show what we spend our hard-earned money on. Too much of our very limited hard-earned money on.
We pretend we have more money than we really do.
Listen, we buy with our heart, not with our savings, you know?
Yes.
Also, sometimes for me, like, there'll be months that I'm not able to buy things, you know, for a while, and then you finally get enough pennies together. It's like, then you try to save on shipping or whatever, so you buy like 5 albums or something insane. But
most of my stuff is like with albums these days, I don't go to the K-pop store much, mostly because it was winter and it's like way across town, and I'd have to walk in the cold. I don't want to do that. But I do get my Korea box every other month that has 2 albums in it. So I just get sort of a steady supply of just sort of...
I've been like debating about getting that. I probably shouldn't, but you know. Maybe I'll show up with one next time we do one of these.
Yeah, so like... Who wants to...
Yeah, who wants to
I could start off with a couple of super random things.
Okay,
super random.
Sounds good.
So this is for anyone that ever sees this that has played a couple of otome, so like Japanese dating sim games that are pretty
fun. They're so fun.
So there's a game called Cafe Enchanté. It's super cute with angsty ending. So like, anyway, not gonna go into that. But essentially, there's a really cute character that whenever you play it, you're like, oh, if there was a plushie of that, I would kill for it. And so I luckily found like someone in Indonesia had decided to make one and all this, like produce one, and I had totally missed the boat on it, I thought, like months ago, because I didn't know. Just on Twitter is how I figured this stuff out. But they had 3, so I figured it out a couple months back, and they had 3 left. Like, and once those are gone, they're gone, right?
Yeah.
So, but I have...
Oh my gosh.
So it's like a fuzzy narwhal situation is what this critter is. And it's all throughout the game. They carry it around and it pretty much purrs, kind of. So, like, I was super happy that I was able to get this expensive plushie.
Cute.
That is so cute.
Very cute.
It's pretty much one of the bloggers that I follow. She had retweeted hers that she had got, and so I messaged her and thanked her for kind of putting me on it. Like, hey, I was able to get one of the last 3, so I thought that was fun.
Cool.
And then
so cute. Ooh. Oh, camera's going on a little journey.
Yeah. Does she have anything up there she doesn't want us to see?
Oh, it moved. I'm sorry. It was
no. We were just we were having a good time. We like. Oh, yeah, that's right, Katie.
So I literally framed this yesterday. So this is why it's like kind of pertinent. So there's a game called Color X Malice, which is a very dark thriller otome game that involves serial killers and all types of stuff. So they're going to be doing an anime movie of it this year. So they're going to be releasing one. So they, on eBay, just stumbled across the fact that there were some cheap, they make these tiny posters in Japan of a lot of their movies and stuff. And so it was like $8, so I couldn't pass it up. So I pretty much got cool art from the game, which... Otome merch can be really expensive, so like it was nice to be able to grab something before it even dropped. Really, and it was actually popular. The original art, though it's pretty, it's very, very chaotic. So the fact that like the characters are kind of more in order and stuff is nice. So I just wanted to share my random stuff that I'm sure no one knows about, but
well, now we know about yesterday. Well, listen, I had never heard of that particular game, and I am intrigued.
Yeah, it's pretty much if we ever played an Otome game on stream that wasn't like a huge joke, like about birds or something ridiculous.
Hey now,
This one would be
now.
fascinating. This one would be fascinating to do because it actually, like, the lead gal, she's like a cop and she's having to figure everything out. So it's this big deal. So.
I'm like excited about the anime then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll someday be able to watch this somewhere. So it's called Color X Malice Deep Cover, is what it's going to be. So, yeah.
All right.
Not that we're against Bird Otome games, because.
Well, I'm just.
Yeah, no,
I can imagine chaotic ones would probably be our shtick, but I'm just saying. I was thinking the other day this would be an interesting one to play.
Well,
Yeah.
who knows? Maybe we will.
Expand our game live streams.
That's right. Our game stream. We could be game streamers. Not just the world's top idol manager streamer, but other games too.
We joke, but you gotta be the top streamer
Like,
of that.
I don't know
Come
anyone
on.
else streaming it because most people. No, and you know why I don't think many people stream it is because most people play it so pervy that they can't. Like it's against.
They
the
don't
terms
want to
of
share
service.
that
probably.
information. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that, and then you imagine you just keep horribly losing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's,
Unless we're
Like,
just.
just
But I
restarting
mean,
it
we might just
constantly.
be really bad at the game. That is also
Hey.
possible.
That's a possibility.
Influencers, right? Like Lady Taruki on Twitter bought the game because of our streams. So like,
That's true.
you're
Right.
welcome.
We apologize retroactively for that.
I just literally when you said we are influencers, I spit up my water on myself because
We
who
are
does this?
influencers.
I had a job interview this week, and that the lady asked me that, like, if I had two separate Instagrams because I was a book talking.
Did they like
influencer. I was
search out your Instagram, or did you tell them that?
no, because that was part of the thing. They wanted to
Oh,
know
okay.
people were comfortable with social media and stuff.
Oh,
And I was
okay.
like, and it was at a bookstore, so I was like, well, yeah, I do have a separate, my other one's private where I share photos of my kids. Like, I'm not giving that to you. So,
Yeah.
yeah. And they're like, is that because you're an influencer? And I was like, I influenced a friend on Twitter to buy a book once.
Like by a very loose, free definition of
Influencer, or do I just like to like organize my interests, like two
Yeah.
different things?
Well, that's kind of in this day and age to really ask somebody like why, because people probably have 2 or 3 different accounts sometimes for a variety of things that they don't necessarily want, and it doesn't have to be sketchy. It can be just
your hobby.
your family
life,
doesn't
your
need to
school.
follow your hobbies all the time, right?
Exactly.
Like that
Yeah.
type of thing.
Influencer. Well, it's such a broad term. Like, I think that we've influenced certain people to watch certain dramas at once upon a time.
sure.
Does that make us?
We definitely
listen,
have done that.
We got that PR box from Cocoa that one time.
That's true. We
That
did.
I am so bad with directions here.
You're like,
yeah.
Oh, and then these that you can't
Look,
tell.
I got
those
the-
are those.
oh,
Yeah, those
yeah,
are
mine are
the ones.
not.
Tiny babies.
not here.
Mine's right here. So cute.
Mine's
Exactly.
not
You,
near me.
you need the fangirling accounts and the
Yeah.
regular accounts.
But I guess, normies don't know about fangirling accounts, I suppose.
No.
No guess so.
But,
I
You're
mean,
not part of
just
fandom.
even if you're like way into any type of fandom, anime, anything, like it's common to have a variety of
Oh, yeah.
online life.
Oh,
But yeah, I've been redoing this area because this was my Astro area, like my little kit, so I put them down here.
Like I just realized, okay, so this I didn't buy it, but I was out at the game store today buying some dice for a future project. Stay tuned. And I came across a French translation of the "What's Wrong with Secretary Kim" manhwa. And it was the only Korean manhwa in this wall of manga and I should have bought it. And they had like several
You should
volumes.
have.
I know.
So, what was really funny the other day is I was at my library, and I have a pretty big library, and they're really good about, like, they'll buy, as long as I request something in this current publishing year, they usually fulfill it. So I've requested manga and all types of stuff that I think people would enjoy. But I went to, like, the young adult tiny graphic novel section, and I was like, are those 2 copies of True Beauty? those are 2 copies of True Beauty that I did not
Really?
request. Like, pretty much everything else like that has been originating from my request, and I'm like, who in this town
Who's
watched True Beauty?
This was like
Oh,
right beside me. It's my volume 2 of the X-Files Japanese.
That looks so cool.
manga. I bought it like years ago. You can tell because it's yellowing.
It's
on
all
the
yellow.
edges.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I bought it at an anime convention. It was the only one there, and I was like, okay, sure, give it to me. I have to.
Yeah, I should go back and get it. Just
Yeah,
so just
you
like,
should.
oh, the French version. Just chef's kiss.
Maybe they'll buy more if you buy that.
Did you like the art style?
Yeah, it was nice.
The main
It was
thing is
nice.
if you like the art style.
It was nice. And also the people of this game, listen, it's one of those really small hole in the wall game stores, so it's like they're the ones you go to get the weird stuff,
To get
the
the stuff.
unusual stuff.
Mhm.
Like they're the ones that you're like, hey, I was really looking for this extremely obscure thing, and they're like, we got you, fam. We got you. We get KnickKnacks.
Well, that's why I was just like, at my public library, 2 copies of True... What? Like, True
No,
Beauty?
listen.
I don't...
Wait, is True Beauty on? No, and I don't even think it's on Netflix, so it's not like it's.
That kind of actually made me wonder, and I didn't go look.
Oh.
I
I'll
would
check
say
it.
that it's probably kind of a bit popular, at least
Yeah.
more than.
I did notice
Some of
that
the
in
other
Canada
ones.
they added My Ideas Gang of Beauty to Netflix, so I was like, ooh.
It's for the US, it's on Viki, and so it's like, they're
You
not just
already
going
have
to
to
stumble
be-
across that,
You have to be
Yeah.
deep in the lore.
Didn't they have it at one point on Netflix,
I feel
I
like
felt-
they did.
I don't.
or they took
Remember
it off
it
of Viki and it came back? Because it was when it first aired.
I think
you
it
got
was they took it off and it came
um,
back.
got the original music on it, and then when they put it back,
yeah,
I remember
right.
they took out
Mhm.
the new face
Yeah,
song, which made that.
Oh, yeah, and
whole
then I was
scene
mad.
weird.
Because I was like, yeah.
it doesn't make
I
sense
remember that.
without that. It does like
No.
Yeah, she's
Exactly.
doing the
yeah, doing
dance,
the full dance, and it's
and
a
it
big
ties
thing.
with the whole theme of the show.
it's like when you're watching Knowing Brothers and there's a group on performing their song, but they just replace it with generic techno music, and
It's
you're just like,
the worst stuff. You're like, I can find this free on my Mac. Come on.
yeah, but it's literally the group doing their own song as promotion
Yeah.
for the anyway. Well, in another small nonsense, if we're going back on small nonsense,
Mhm.
I have things. Whoops, come here. No. What? Where I picked the wrong one. Oh, Jesus.
Oh
I fucked
no.
up. We're good.
Oh,
We're good.
No. Oh no.
Listen, we're good. We're good. Technical problems.
We're not professionals here.
I know
We're
it
getting
seems like,
by.
oh, you've been doing live streams every week for a year. You're good at it now, right?
You're like, nope.
Let's not ask questions that we don't need to know the
Enjoy it
answers
when you're-
to.
yeah.
So in small things I recently bought. So previously, I have a few things. Previously, my photo cards, I had organized them by group in these little tiny books. This one still has all my Super Junior ones. It's very nice. Very nice. But I realized these things, when you put them on a shelf, they're not.
They probably schlump.
Yeah,
look
they're
soft.
not great. So I've been exploring options for new photo card organization. And I happened on this one on everyone's favorite website, AliExpress. It was $5. We have my new photo card binder, and I bought one, but I need to buy many more because it is perfect. And it has this beautiful pocket. I see I put my boy Tame in here. It did not come with the inside sheets. I had to order those separate.
Oh, okay.
But they were also $5, so it's not whatever. So I now have my lovely organization, and I gotta get more, and I want each group that I buy a lot from.
You know, when you attached your microphone to the wall, you said it was so you wouldn't hit it anymore. I just had to say that. I just had to.
I'm not a perfect person. Okay, listen.
Photo book.
I need you all to be nicer to me. I'm very dumb. mic. I see it's got like the 6 rings, A6. I got all sorts of nonsense in here. Like, look at these beautiful boys.
Very nice.
Look
You
at
see my
them.
beautiful. I don't have like a super extensive photo card collection because I'm not a super extensive photo card collector because I love myself.
I hate myself, so I have like 6 binders full.
I've chosen not to complicate my life, but I must say this little binder that I got on AliExpress, fantastic. Another little thing I recently got for all you shiny fans out there. I recently got a shiny themed calendar that now sits on my desk. Isn't it cute? It came with my Korea box because, and we're not sponsored by Korea box, but like Korea box.
If you want.
So it has like every month's got different stuff.
It's a cute size, it looks like.
Yeah,
I like it simple.
I do have like one slight gripe with it is that sometimes like the fonts will randomly change, and I'm not so like the first like couple months we have this beautiful font, and right now we're on April, which lovely. But then suddenly for May we got a whole new font happening.
And if they're doing, is it because of quarters, like financial quarters?
Maybe, but like it sort of throws me off. And like as you can see, when we get to December, we're in like a whole new vibe back in December.
Huh.
Yeah.
Are we going to table the font discussion for your Monster X album
no,
later?
listen, we're going to be talking fonts. So like, I like this design. I think it's pretty cute. Yeah.
It's cute.
Like this is cute graphic design.
And it would be one thing if they were every single one was different, right? Like if every month was different, that's one thing.
I do like that they have like the birthday months, like they have the special like it's your birthday. So but this is really cute. That came in my Korea box and also came at the same time. They also said, I don't know why I didn't get a shiny album. I would have loved one, but they also sent me a box of shiny like off-brand photo card. YouTuber. Yeah. Come on. No. Okay, come on.
Oh.
Believe in your dreams.
There it is.
There we go. Woo! We got, it's like a whole bunch of just photo cards. Just,
nice.
Yeah, but they're just photo cards and
those are
there's
cute.
So many of them. And they just have little two as though I'm actually going to send them to people. Be real. So that's basically my little mini
fun.
What we've got there. What's happening?
I've got some little things. So I don't have a lot of stuff, but I bought from Choice because they had some things on sale. So I just decided to pick up the things that were on sale. But you know how like Choice gives you those little freebie cards. So I got some of those based on my purchases. So in the like smaller category, we have Young K, who just came back and very excited. Nice. And then this is again. And then you. And then they have the bigger ones that has Stone, which I have this one, so if someone wants it. And then Shia. And then you got
pretty.
That's pretty.
But one of the things I bought that I wasn't going to get because
but you did.
I did. So if you want to collect photo cards, do not go with JYP groups because you'll hate yourself.
No, there's about 5 bajillion. Yeah, I collect Stray Kids photo cards and I hate myself already.
So I collect 2PM and Day 6. So yeah, I hate them. But they come out with photo cards all the time. Photo cards for concerts, photo cards for specific things, fan events, always photo cards. And so they did a winter edition of Even of Days stuff. And I wasn't going to get it because it like also there's like 3 different sets of these, but it comes randomly. So if I had bought 3 sets, I wasn't guaranteed to get like 3 of the different ones because it doesn't tell you what the which set it is.
That's
on the front.
Fucking annoying.
I know, and I'll open them, but like I was like they were like half off, and so I got them, and now they're sold out on Choice, and I'm kind of mad that I didn't just like try to get like a bunch of them and just sell the duplicates, but which is what I would normally do in a normal like time, but not after moving. I don't have the money. But it's like Christmas themed. Like it has like all these like really cute things. And then I saw on the back there's a little Like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love those.
Lenticular ones or whatever.
So fun.
But yeah, they're like super cute. I mean, it's just
No.
I like was also not gonna get them because it was like the 3 of them, and I was like, no, Jesse, you don't need them. But here I am.
You do need Jesse. You do need that.
I do
And they
need
just
them, and
make
now
you
I need the other
smile.
2 sets. So
To eBay with you.
probably.
Oh,
That's what's gonna
eBay.
happen.
Danger zone. Danger zone.
Yeah, I really should have
eBay.
just like bought them because they were so cheap, and then I could have just sold the rest of them. But whatever, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
Fine. It's fine.
I have goofy little things too. My little sister always takes like Christmas and birthdays. She's like, "This is my chance. I will buy the funniest, cutest little." So this, it's a little
dim sum steamer.
It's a stress bow.
Oh, it's super cute.
It's just so I can't get it to. Oh, there.
Yes, the old
There you
YouTuber, the YouTuber method.
So
Yeah.
it's so soft and squishy, and then it just goes back in its little thing.
That's really cute.
That's
That's too
adorable.
cute.
That's
So
adorable.
cute. And then she also got me ramen band-aids. They're little like single spot like
That I
don't
need.
know if you can see it through. You can kind of see
I
the
need to
shape
get
of
some
it.
of those for Matthew. He'd
Mhm.
They're
love
little-
them.
Those
That's so funny.
They're kind of bigger than I expected, almost, but like they're really.
Yeah, I
nice.
would have
Can you imagine
expected them
getting
to
a cut
be
on
like
your face and
regular.
having a big?
Yeah, it's like
we have 2 sets of band-aids in my house right now. There's some dinosaur ones and there's avocado ones. So those are our 2 band-aid
I
choices.
love them. And then she also got me lipsticks. Like I rarely wear
Ooh.
makeup, but she bought them because the packaging was so pretty. Because like the boxes they came in even were like ombre like that. But this is like mood. It's mood lipstick.
So it like changes
So
it, like,
color.
It's like
Oh yeah.
weird little orange
That's
there,
cool.
but like you put it on and it turns into like they turn
Contagious
into
color.
pink
Yeah.
and burgundy and stuff. You have
Yeah,
no
see ones that are like
Interesting.
green, and then when you
See
put
them
them on, they
getting
turn
darker.
red. Yeah.
That's
It's
fun.
wild.
Like
so,
a mood ring.
But they just have numbers on the bottom. So
Hmm.
I can't remember. Like I pull them out and I'm like, I don't remember what colors these turn into.
Listen, that just
on
means
my
you're
wrist.
blind boxing your makeup. That's fine.
Yeah.
Like
But we
it's
did it,
it's
like,
Gachapon
at Christmas.
lipstick.
When she gave it to us, me and my sisters all went into the bathroom and like we all put them on, and it did look different on each of us because it's like pH balance. It
Yeah.
interacts with your pH. So like for each of us, it came out looking a little bit different, and
That's really fun.
We're so
That's
pretty.
cool.
So it was just it's silly, but enjoy it. So thanks,
Mhm.
Reba.
Sky, I'm told that you recently got a OST
The panic.
situation.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay,
Guy's been
yeah,
diving
yeah,
into OST collecting.
Yeah, she's deep in the OST collecting.
I'm not that deep into it. I will say, okay, I'm going to tell you a little
You're
story about
starting.
Taxi Driver OST. Taxi Driver, Part 1. I almost bought. Side note, did you see the news about the, like, cult that was affiliated with a music store in Korea?
Yeah.
Shinara?
Yeah.
Anyway, I could tell they weren't good at fulfilling orders back in the day, but I was about to order Taxi Driver Part 1 OST from them because it's this huge box thing. There's a lot of crud in it. It's cute. You even have stickers, whatever. So we'll see if Part 2 comes out. If it does, from legitimate sources, that'd be good.
Non-cult one.
Just saying.
It'd be a little weird.
Because Infline's on that too.
Taxi Driver on a cult store.
Yeah, that's
The
Yeah.
irony. The irony.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Because,
You don't really
Right, like,
take
and I
any
didn't-
lesson from the show.
well, I think they made, it was a big box. What was really cute about it is it wasn't made by Shinara Music, I don't think. I think it was actually through, I can't think of that platform where it is a fundraising platform that's for a lot of those
yeah.
OSTs and stuff. I don't remember
I
what
know
it's
which one
called.
you're talking about, yeah.
That's originally, I think, how they started the run of it. But anyway, the discs looked like recorded film. Like,
that's fun.
since he
cool.
records in the taxi people's stories, so like it was all
Yeah.
they went themed with it.
Aw.
It's cute crud. Yeah, and then they had like his like employee badge because he pretended to be an employee at this place and this that. And so anyway, cute stuff. I saw one on eBay for a lot of money, so trying to not do that. But so I do have. This is on the bed nearby. I didn't want to throw them on the floor. So this I got from Goodwill Seattle on eBay.
Alright.
It was
Random.
still not super cheap. It still came out to about $50. But the thing is, they didn't have any official pictures of the contents, so I thought it was a gamble. I did not know if they would have this stuff,
Inclusions.
Wow.
which was the kicker and why I wanted to
Yeah.
buy the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You got lucky.
the thing that makes him time travel, and then tiny photo book, tiny.
Aw.
Very
Those were a blast from the past, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it has cute scenes in it.
It does.
Not a ton,
That whole.
but there you be.
Oh,
Aw.
very nice.
super
Illusions
short.
were still in. That's wild.
Yeah.
Right. So I did not like that gamble, but I won the gamble.
Yeah.
So I really
Yeah.
cannot
And randomly
complain
at
about
Goodwill.
Yeah, like really, like
Right.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and on the
Exactly,
back,
Becca.
they had signed. This is printed on there.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cute.
But still.
That's still.
Listen, we love to
Have
see
their
a gamble go
signatures
well.
now. That's neat.
Yeah, signature. So like, it's in really good condition. Like,
This is
there are
like,
other
it's actually
listings on
surprising
eBay
how good
for
a
like
condition it
twice
is.
the amount of money.
Yeah.
So like, pretty good deal, considering because it's all once you start getting ancient. For instance, I want to find extraordinary OST stuff. It doesn't freaking exist.
Yeah.
I'm so mad that I never bought the OST for the package. I really, the packaging on it was so good. It was like this really nice little metal tin with like these pretty little designs on it and stuff. And I just loved it so much. And I was like, no, maybe. And then it was sold out and it's never been anywhere ever since.
Aw.
Like, I'm like, fine, whatever.
Thank you, Becca. Yeah, I was really thrilled that the stuff had inclusions. So then Alchemy of Souls.
Yes.
Love it a lot. I have a poster right there that I'm not going to move my camera for. That if you go watch our live stream about Alchemy of Souls, you will see it in the background. So parts 1 and 2, they did 2 separate OSTs.
Of course they did.
Yeah.
So I'm at least going to show you the
Oh my
packaging of
gosh.
this stuff.
Oh, it's so pretty.
And I'll show them together
Very
actually,
cool.
for a second. Now there were even 2 different versions. Like there were
Of
different.
course.
So even just for part 1, there were
You
like
could-
2
yeah.
different versions.
Of course.
I feel like there was only one version for this one, for part 2. Because in the story there's a red one and a blue one, so it's different on the different versions.
Right. Okay.
This
I
is not
may-
removable. Do not let it.
I may currently
Confuse
have
you.
both of those versions sitting in a Yes Asia shopping cart staring at me. It's been there for like
I know.
a month.
I've been
and I'm
like tempted on
"Mm."
Yes Tasia. I'm like, oh.
So I will say, just so you know, they have tiny sticky tape here, which is supposed to keep this shut.
It
Done.
doesn't. Yeah.
That I'm now storing
You
it
should just
pretty
get-
much together anyway, so it's keeping it
You
closed.
should just
but
get
that
little
is the
like
thing.
little tiny magnets to stick on it, so that you can just use the magnets.
So then it kind of has a cover situation.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. I like would
Photo
pull out
book.
like K-pop version.
Like,
Aw,
Very nice.
that's really cool.
Lots of pictures. That's
Lots
so
of pictures.
nice.
I will
love
say,
it.
Yeah.
I'm the type of person, because I usually get one version of things if I can help it. I go watch unboxings to compare the two versions to make sure I'm getting the one I want. They do kind of have two
course you
separate
should.
vibes because one of them, yes, that's like so mean, but the vibes are a little different. Okay, they are.
No,
They-
I
these-
I
these
understand. I
I just
understand.
buy both versions. That's the type of person I am.
Same.
So then there's it's 2 discs.
Ooh.
Really pretty. Your Destiny.
I love that we have all of these CDs in our house. I don't own a CD player. I have hundreds of
I was
CDs.
thinking about like trying to like
Why?
figure out like a way to like.
I have a
like,
record
present
player.
them.
I'm trying to see if
I have a couple
my
CD
old
players
laptop
that are
had
ancient.
one. My new laptop
used to
does
use
have
mine
one.
in my
I can
car.
still have CDs and stuff. Yeah, my car still has.
What is this? I think this is lyrics. Okay.
Yeah.
Lyrics, but if you unfold the whole darn thing,
It's a poster.
You got a poster.
it's a relationship poster.
Oh!
Wow.
Okay.
Like how the characters relate to
Okay.
one another.
Okay,
Oh,
that's good.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's great. That's actually amazing.
But
Mhm.
and then they did have that picture on there, so then you get, and this again, they have different group picture. These are actually little,
Like standees.
yeah, like you could pop those out and make them
Oh, okay.
stand up.
Mm.
Cast group
Nice.
pictures.
Oh my God,
So
those
this
are
set is with
gorgeous.
this, and then they have 2 different ones with the other
Yeah.
version. I feel like I got the less. I think the other version was a little more moody, like there wasn't as much smiling in a lot of the pictures.
Mhm.
This was from
Not
the
that they're
comedy
smiling
half
here
of the
because they're
show.
not, but
The other one was from the serious half of the show.
actually maybe I'm lying because these look like moody pictures.
The other
Maybe you were in a
version
movie
was from the
mood.
comedy
Maybe the other
half
one was
of
the smiley
show.
one, and I chose whatever I chose.
You were in a mood, so
I think it was
loved
more
those
kind of.
photos, that photo shoot. Too.
So the whole theme of Alchemy of Souls, shadow and light. So I think this one was kind of more shadowy with all. It has
Mhm.
all the characters,
That's cool.
gorgeous photography.
and it's going to be hard to show this.
Oh,
It is iridescent on the back.
Ooh.
pretty.
Ooh.
It's very pretty.
Matte on the front, but
Mm.
iridescent on the back.
How fun.
So that's all in just one. Sorry, I didn't show all the pictures up close. If I do that, it's going to take 5 years for you to see any of this.
Be here and
But
can
also, I don't
just
want to
watch
spoil. So that's that.
That's a nice one because like
Mm.
a lot of times the OSTs aren't that like in depth.
Aren't that nice?
Yeah.
Aren't that
Yeah.
intense?
So that was part 1. Part 2 comes with this little envelope,
Ooh.
which I don't remember what this was. I feel like it was a weird little band of some sort. So we're going to see together again because I've looked once. I stuffed it back in the envelope. It's just like original soundtrack and then Korean on the back. And I think it's this leather, probably fake. Leather. I don't know. I don't know what
Is it
you're
like
supposed
supposed
to
to
be
be like a
doing.
red thread of fate kind of thing? Like the red.
Like,
That
I
wasn't
don't-
really like
I
a
don't-
theme in the show, so
Huh.
I mean, this has a hole in it. Maybe you're supposed to use this as a.
Maybe
is
if you're
it
giving it as a
tag?
gift to somebody, you can wrap it up.
Yeah,
and put it
like
back.
I don't really know why it's doing
Maybe,
this.
yeah. Or hang it up.
The other
or
one
as a
stays. Oh
protection.
shoot! I didn't put my little cover thing, so I'll get to do that later. And maybe it's because this does stay shut pretty decently, in my opinion. But as far as how it opens,
Oh, okay. Someone put their whole product design into
So-
this one. Amen.
as far as the band, like theoretically, it would keep it together, but it's not like it flings
Yeah.
off like anyway.
Huh. I like that a
My
lot.
goodness,
Yeah,
stuff is dropping.
I like that they're different, right? Like that.
Yeah.
They're the same. Like they're similar. They'll sit on the shelf and look cute together, but like the fact that they're not just copies of each other, that they come apart.
I am told this is actually a phone grip talk. Like, I have one on my phone.
Oh,
Whoa,
That's
that's
cool.
clever.
Genius.
That's what I use.
Love that.
So
it's like I would never use it really, but like it's great. that
I
you
would never
have
yank
it.
this from this packaging.
But it's a nice thought.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder.
In case you don't know, this is the whatever important stone thing that I
Yeah,
don't remember the name of now. But that's what that is.
That's cool.
It looks like we have another cover situation. And it's going to be the same setup, really. So, again, I don't think there are two versions of part 2. This has more of a textured... It's almost like they tried to make it feel leathery, but I think it's just a little bit textured. The album is in it. Pictures. Smaller. It is probably half the size of the other one.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm
This is
investigating how many. There are only the two versions of the one and the one version of the second.
Does it say what the string is and the card?
It does not.
Okay.
It does not.
So this one has this is a standy, empty frame
like a
thing.
photo frame.
It does have a plastic thing for all of these.
So you
They
can switch
made
them
them pretty
out
glossy.
too. Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Actually, this looks like a calendar on the
yes,
back.
they
you
call it a
have-
photo calendar set. Yes.
Wow.
That's
so
nice.
scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh, I like that scene.
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
Then you get some photo cards of all the people. And it is Iridescent on the back again. There we go.
Mhm.
I love that.
Nice, nice.
And it is not as moody looking. Despite the fact that part 2 is the moodier of the 2 parts. But whatever, we won't hold that against them. I wasn't about to buy a third. I wasn't going to get both versions. Anyway, if you want to, follow your heart. But I wasn't going to.
Believe in your dreams.
I only have so much money. So, that's that. I don't even know. I think you would just have to yank.
Yeah, probably.
It doesn't.
It doesn't
twist
show. It
off?
doesn't.
Well, like
Huh?
my pop socket, I can twist it off, right? And it
Right, but I'm
do it
talking about on the
now, right?
packaging.
But
It doesn't
I'm just
look
wondering
like.
if you could, like, if it.
It's probably
you
just
know,
on kind of like, how when you
pops
get a
off or
credit
something.
card from the mail or something and it's
Yeah.
attached to the letter. It's like that.
I
kind of
don't
glue.
have the guts to yank.
Exactly.
Yeah. I would
Exactly. You
keep
don't
it
want to
there.
like test it. See if
Yeah,
you can
just
find
leave
an
it.
unboxing video where they did it and you can find out.
Yeah.
See how
Yeah.
Yeah, let someone else do it.
Yeah.
So, that's that.
These are pretty.
Kind of a lot of stuff on that. But
Mm-hmm.
I recommend it. Like, if you're really into Alchemy of Souls, there you be. I would say for OST stuff, like, how do I put this? Like we were kind of saying earlier, don't wait too long on OSTs.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why I hopped on these pretty darn quick. Because honestly, part 1, I was trying to finish up part 1 before I decided if I wanted to finish up watching it before I decided I wanted to order it. Because I try to be good like that. But, even when I was ordering it, like, Yes Asia sold out. Like,
Yeah.
it's you have to be careful. Because if it's something you really, really want. So I'm just saying, you might want to prioritize it over things that you know. For instance, I have a couple of my main bias groups that I haven't bought a couple of their albums lately. But, like, I know how prolific it is everywhere.
Yeah.
So as long as I don't wait too long, I'll be able to snag that next
Yeah.
month or something. But with this thing, with the Alchemy of Soul stuff, I had to decide. I did get the poster for part 1 and the poster for part 2 with it. Unfolded, because I'm picky, because I'm
I don't like when it has the seams.
I
I
know.
don't like the seams. My eyes don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I knew that I was going to hang up the posters, so... But yeah, I'm just saying, don't wait. If you have, kind of like, you never know when the music business that you're going to try to order Taxi Driver from ends up being a cult and they shut down. So
You never know when it could be a cult. So
Yeah,
you never know.
Listen, you never know. You never know.
But what the actual reason I brought that up was because they also supposedly had extraordinary use stuff, which was sketchy because like no one has it, no one.
Mm-hmm.
And I was reading reviews, English reviews, and they'd be like, "My thing didn't get fulfilled," and I'm like, "Sketchy." So I just knew it was sketchy, and I was never going to order from them. So then when I saw the news, oh, they're affiliated with a cult, and now they're shut down. I was like, well, there you be.
Yeah.
And it was kind of funny because then they were also on eBay. And then all of a sudden, because I had saved the Taxi Driver listings they had, and then they were gone. I was like, okay, glad I sat on that and didn't do anything with it, but
Yeah.
sketchy.
Who would like to go next?
I just,
Oh,
sometimes inclusions I don't really understand.
It must be
but
like
it's
that
a-
looks like a bookmark with extra steps.
It's
or
a
something.
bookmark, or like, is there any sort of like the protection charms in the show as well? Like,
Because, I
And
mean,
so
you'd think the
it's-
emphasis here would be the rock, and they really didn't.
and there's nothing that would go
Anything
on
with-
top, like a protection, thing, like that would go on top of that rock.
Right.
That I don't
They
know.
didn't do tags of any sort that I remember. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just not sure what the
I'm sure.
thought process was.
We'll have to like search online. I'm
Yeah.
sure
because
one
it's
of
very
the sites
long.
has it.
So even if it was a bookmark,
Well,
Yeah, it'd
see,
be
that's
a
why
very
I think
long
it's like
bookmark.
you're like to wrap it, and so that's why I was kind of like thinking it was like a protection thing. So you like wrap it a lot, but I didn't watch the show.
Oh.
So, besides the first like,
I
2
don't
episodes.
think they necessarily did that in the show. But as far as like, if you wrapped around it, it would look cool for gifting. But
Yeah.
like on your shelf, I'm just not sure why you would want to really do that. But
Right.
I was seeing if this was iridescent. I don't think it is. Oh, yeah, it is.
When did you buy it? Was it because it was like during like? Well, I guess not. You would have bought it recently. I was thinking was it like Christmas themed? I don't know.
I bought
No, 'cause that's
this.
the
I think
second
I
part,
just
right?
I just looked at my listing. I think I bought these like this February, probably.
Okay.
And I do think I imagine without looking, I imagine some of these would still be available somewhere. Part 1 might be
Probably.
harder to find, but I was trying to get them on Yes Asia because Yes Asia sometimes has free shipping if you order enough stuff. I actually I pre-ordered Yes Asia Part 2. They did not give it to me. They were
Oh.
either going to let me wait a really long time or whatever, and I was like, I played that game with Crash Landing on You OST that I never received. I waited. I kept waiting for them to fulfill it. And guess what OST I have never gotten? So anyway, OSTs, if you're really, really into something, prioritize
get
it,
it,
I guess.
yeah.
I'm really not that way about a lot of stuff, but if it is a show that you think you're gonna fondly look back on pictures or something, don't be me and have to catch up on Queen Inhyun's Man years later and then
From an unexpected source.
praise the drama gods that you got inclusions, though you were maybe paying $50 for not inclusions. Like, don't do what you want, but it's not ideal.
Believe in your dreams.
It's better when you know it's in there.
Yeah.
Side note, there were some really cool looking like Korean language learning books and stuff on eBay, like from those Goodwill places. So I thought that was interesting
Oh.
to keep in mind. I imagine they're discounted from typically.
So, we all know how passionate I am about font choices. I recently acquired the version 3 of the Reason album from KnickKnacks, and I have been, to this point, I've always thought that KnickKnacks has very nice album design.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To this
So
point.
tell me what the hell this is. I just, like, you can barely read it.
Barbie
Even the
wire
O is an
Yeah.
omega thing, isn't it?
Yes.
Like,
But
Why?
but it also has like a slash through it, so it could be another letter. What is?
Yeah.
no, I want to be clear. This is no shade to Stray Kids at all. But when you first showed us this cover and you had it on its side, I thought it was a
does
Stray
look
Kids
good.
cover because like
It looks like they're K.
yeah. And I was like, oh, it's
This-
this. And then you were like Monster X, and I was like, what? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's
like
weird.
Stray Kids has readable font. Let's just
yeah,
say
yeah,
that.
yeah. I mean,
But regardless, it'll have beautiful men in it. So when you slide it
Photo
out, you
book
get
will look
like
good.
you get a mini like lyric book that I'm even having a hard time figuring out like what direction. Okay, here's the front again with the who
Yeah.
did this? Who is in charge?
Is
Who
it the same people who like are in charge of their merch?
Probably.
Which
Merch
is
is awful.
terrible.
However, the photographer always on point. Always. We got. There's only like 5 songs on this album.
So
it's a
this is the
very
lyric
small-
book.
It's a very small lyric book because there's only 5 songs. But they were like, okay.
Wow,
we got-
is
we
that
got-
is that a completely empty page?
that is a completely empty page. There's
Do something. Oh my gosh.
There's
I know, just
several
like
of
put
those.
something
Keep-
on it.
Keep this energy. Keep this energy. Like at least make it like this, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes. Just
yeah.
or a
it
color,
supposed to
something.
have
I don't
Something.
care.
Something. But we got beautiful men doing beautiful men. And then finally we get some lyrics. We got hugging some ice as one does.
Yeah, you know,
Oh look,
every time.
of course.
Oh, look.
Monster
With
X.
the-
Just
with
the
the
tiniest-
little-
like look, it's not empty, guys. It's not. Listen,
And can we see that
Okay,
picture again?
Picture looks like a Christmas family.
Yeah,
Totally.
That's why. Because when you couldn't see the sparkles on the sweaters, it really did look like a family Christmas picture.
listen, even with the sparkles, it could still be a very lovely
my God.
family photo.
And I
It's
love
like,
that it has like a
Look at all my sons. Look at all my
No,
beautiful
it's like
sons.
purposely sizable like Shonu place to photo.
Like there's a Shonu space
Spot.
right here.
Well,
Like,
and
it could be
especially
here.
because I am the way he's like sideways. That's what made it feel even
Yes.
the whole like
Yeah.
sideways energy. That's what made it
Uh-huh.
really feel like that to me.
Juhan's also sideways. It's just his
Yeah,
shoulders
so
cut off, so you
this
can
whole-
see
Jihan
it
is
quite as
1000% the favorite son in that
Yeah,
picture.
yeah. Just like- look at this is-
He's getting the
Beautiful.
wealth of the family.
That's right, Mike. At a poinsettia, it would be perfect. I'm trying to the little
I'm looking at
Shonu
that picture.
space. The
Kihyun
Christmas tree.
Kihyun
Christmas tree.
is mom, right? Kihyun's
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah,
Picture,
he's
right?
the
It could be
matriarch
just
of
like a
this
wreath
family.
with
all
his,
the
like,
sons
face in
sitting
it.
around the mom.
And there needs to be like a little Christmas tree, just right where the Shonu space
Yeah.
is. It's perfect.
Well, they should have had like a really little removable things that you could put in that space.
See, that would have actually them thinking about how to make this hilariously good packaging, not
They could have had. They
Bare
could have even
bones.
had like pop out thing from the empty page. Anyway, whatever.
Well, we got the credits, so they got the credits, and then we got this ice. We got more ice.
You know the ice thing. When did this album drop?
January. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna look up when Moonbin
Yeah.
Sanhaz did.
we got
They
more
both
ice.
like,
Okay,
did ice.
so then we have
They
the
did.
photo book, which continues with this ugly ass font
It's-
situation.
Well, you know what also is really ugly about it? The the color. The color looks
I know
weird.
the,
The color
gray, like the
looks-
friggin' chrome.
it looks bad. Like it looks like it's been sitting out in the sun.
January 4th was
Yeah.
Moonbin
It
Sanhaz.
hasn't. It's been sitting on my shelf.
Well,
but-
yeah, no, but like that's what it looks like. But it was intentional.
So we have it did come with, Mustang's albums tend to be a little generous with their inclusions. I will give them that.
They do.
So we have now. I just need to point out before I show you this photo, the fucking cropping. Okay, why would you crop out the other side of the frame?
Is it supposed to lay with another one?
I don't know. There's not another one that maybe. But anyway, I'm losing my mind, guys. It's
Maybe-
if.
Maybe there's
Hmm.
another one in one of the other sets. Do you think?
Well, maybe, except that wouldn't make sense because this album, there's only 5 of them. So if they were all cropped this way, there's someone who gets a full frame, I guess.
I guess so.
So we
Unless
have
it's both like you know, the other side is still the same person. I don't. Yeah, I'm thinking too big.
Listen, I don't like it. Just give him a full frame.
No, it looks
it's literally
terrible.
it's making me a little anxious to look at it.
It looks like someone just like cut it like off and
cut it wrong,
but we have to like
yeah,
cut it
like
in.
through the machine.
We have no
wrong or
time.
something.
It does do my least favorite CD packaging, which is just sticking it in a shelf. It's this font. Every time I look at it, I just. But we do get a very nice. Apparently, I got the Keehan album, so we get a very nice little. A very nice little.
I always like
strip.
the photo strip stuff.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I think that was cute.
I've never actually looked at which poster I got. Oh, it's all of them. Okay. So we've got another lovely family photo.
No Shonu space. Well, I guess he could be in the back middle.
Yeah, he could be behind Keehan there. But I do love this Christmas vibe happening.
Yeah.
And then finally we just have the photo book. I must say the photo book is pretty nice, but it's okay. Now here, I'm just gonna say something.
It didn't give you any regular photo cards either?
No, they have already removed the regular photo card, and it did.
That makes sense. Okay.
1 second.
I was like,
the Monster X section.
Yeah,
it
looks
definitely
like Christmas, right?
Yeah.
It definitely did give me one, but
for the back of it has the.
I believe.
Okay.
I believe this one looks like it would be the one. Yes, it's this one. I got you one.
Okay.
Aww.
That's a cute one.
Yeah. So no, it did. This one also kind of looks. No, that's from Fatal Love. Okay. So yes, it did give me a regular photo card. It's just I'm always afraid about losing them, so I generally take them out right away. It does have just sort of the regular old. Now my thing is, they're very nice photos. Like as you can see, sexy, very nice. But
ice and sweaters, ice and sweaters.
Blank page.
What the crap?
It has to
even
be a misprint.
Even if
you
whenever they take pictures.
Okay.
And
so
they take a lot of similar looking pictures, even if it was like barely different, like because I have some albums like that.
I would just like to turn this page for everyone watching. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what proof this isn't a misprint. Okay.
Oh no.
There's just a whole blank page. Oh god.
And then they have beautiful shit. So they've got beautiful stuff, and then blank page.
No. There was something on the bottom of that page.
Yeah, it just says Monster.
Like
it just says the album name.
Yeah.
And then the page.
Even if the things that they wrote would have been something clever, like a word, and then if you put all the words together, it was like a message.
Just
like
put more frozen bags that look like fish and bags.
Like put more of the frozen ice.
But it actually is kind of strange that one page is fully blank because it is the only. It actually might be a little bit of a misprint. It is the only fully blank page.
We'll have to go to an actual other unboxing. I'm sure someone has one on YouTube.
Like I suppose it does have they change up into a black background with sweaters and ice. So it goes from blue background sweaters and ice and very complicated looking pants to like black background sweaters and pants, less complicated pants.
Less complicated pants.
But still the Christmas sweaters. It's a very there's so much of them hugging ice. But so
the thing I was gonna say about Moonbin Sandhawk, I don't think it's in the album pictures. It's just in their music video. They were
the
ice and flowers. It was a thing.
But yeah, so while I love Monster X. They're one of my alt groups. Okay. If I don't know, Katie, I don't know if this was their last one that they just put out. And
I don't remember when they I like their other albums.
I love their other album design.
Yeah.
So it's
Ugh.
I'm just looking at it
it gives tiny group energy, which if they were it'd be like, oh, good effort,
I understand.
My next album has the same energy, but you'll see it makes more sense with the next one I show you. But what's going on?
Ridiculous.
Anyway. Jesse, what you got?
So, as we talked about, I do get both volumes of things. So, Choice had these on sale, and they're really expensive, just on general. And then I saw them, and I was like, I have to pick them up because when they came out, when they were released, I didn't have money. I didn't have a job. So I figured I would pick them up because Dreamcatcher stuff goes out of print very fast and very quick. So these are the, I don't know what you technically call them. They're like photo books with like massive amounts of inclusion. So it's not like a normal photo book where you maybe get like
book of some sort.
a photo set and that's it. This like comes with a bunch of stuff. And so I got both options. So this one is like more cheery and more like poppy, and this one's like the mysterious mansion one.
This one is Dreamcatcher Prime.
Yeah.
Which I'll go through this first, and this is like first time opening up. I literally just pulled off all the plastic on them right before we started. Should probably
how exciting
thing. So it comes like this, and it has this packet of things, which we'll look at a little bit later, and then this is going to be really hard to do. This is a hard unboxing. Oh, good. So it's the only thing that's in it is this massive.
Oh my gosh.
Book. These are
they aren't season screenings.
It's literally like photo book with like lots of inclusions. Because they have photo books too that don't do this set type things. So it's a little weird. But it's got like the same inclusion, or like not the same inclusion, but what you would kind of see in a season's grading. So like in between those, but like massive, like photo book, and it has a lot of like pinkish tinge to it too.
Ooh.
Their photo books are always really pretty.
They're gorgeous.
And so we will open up the package of things because there is a lot of stuff in here. I know. Lots of crinkle sounds. So first we have the photo set, some ASMR.
Excellent.
I just pulled up the listing to see if they still had these. They do. I might have to.
Yeah, now you know how much I spent on. So it was a Choice. Choice has them for like, I don't know, like $20 off each one. Ooh, they're like full on. They're still sticky. They have like that back, which has like, maybe it's like maybe there's 3D glasses in here somewhere. So it has a full set of cards. Oh, I see it. I see what's going on. And then at the very end, it has red film.
Clever.
Then it has hidden messages on it. So I don't read Korean. I will figure that out later. And then
Trust Dreamcatcher to do something fun.
And then it comes with this hotel key, which is very cute.
Oh, that's
like
so fun.
yeah, it doesn't have anything on the back of it, but are you gonna say something, Sai?
It's red and black. It calls to me. That's all.
Oh,
that's all.
yeah.
Yes, it's true. It's true.
Get Sky's attention.
Addiction.
And then and then it comes with like Polaroids with everybody. I know this one's like massive. It's also the paper is really nice on it. It's like velvety, like really nice. And then another photo strip, which I'll take off because I know it's not, you won't be able to see it. Oh, maybe not. It's an actual film strip, so I gotta remember this so I don't put it in the sun. But this is what it looks like.
Wow.
So like full on, like
this is so cool.
Transparent. I know.
Wow, very neat.
And then another set of cards that are bigger. Special edition.
Ooh, I love the postcard.
Oh, it's the accordion one too. So it has
nice.
All of them. Look at there's more pink on it. But
This is so nice.
I know.
Mhm.
There's a lot of stuff. I'm glad because it was expensive, and then it just has like little
Yeah.
messages.
Feels expensive.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
that's
feel like I
nice.
got my money from it.
Yeah.
And then, oh my gosh, there's just so many sets of cards in this. I didn't realize.
Dreamcatcher's company, like, they do not mess around when it
They
comes to
don't.
this stuff.
Oh, this one's kind of, it's like more like safari, or not safari, but like, outdoorsy. Oh, that's a really cute picture of her. They're my favorite. They're all so brand new that they're sticking together. That's
Love
a cute
it.
picture of her. And then, what is this? This is like a picture, but it's
I
a.
love the plastic sound.
I know.
Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle.
This is. It's stickers. It's a sticker sheet, and it's like also kind of like
Nice.
film.
Ooh.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. But like, that's a massive amount of stuff in here. I love like Dreamcatcher stuff is always so good. Like, and I'll wait on the other one because there's a lot of stuff. But I'm very excited that I picked them up finally. I saw them and I was like, I want those, and then I didn't get them, and then I was happy to see them at least cheaper, so it wasn't as damaging.
30% off at Choice Music LA.
Yeah, and like when I got the day 6 cards, because I got them in the same order, those were half off, so that's why I was like,
Nice.
might as well.
Oh,
It's
well.
that thing where it's like, if you wait, it might go on sale. But if you wait
true.
too long, then it might be gone. So
Well,
if you wait too long, you're gonna be like
Dreamcatcher
Dreamcatcher
stuff in particular. Yeah.
Okay, so
because sorry.
I would just gonna say that like I would collect Dreamcatcher's photo cards, but like it's on its own level of terrible for collecting their cards, because like whereas I would spend a lot of money on like day 6 or 2 p.m. on cards, I get like 40 cards. And in Dreamcatcher I'd get 1 card because all the cards are selling for over $100. So
wow.
Dreamcatcher's hard. So I try to get these like special edition things a lot because they have the full sets and stuff, but yeah.
I will say, so for me, when I collect Dreamcatcher albums, they're one of the groups, one of the main groups I collect, but I feel like I have to prioritize because I like to collect the special edition versions.
And they go out fast. They sell out those fast.
So
I do.
They'll have all the separate ones, and then the special editions, it'll be the biggest, and it'll have all of the other concepts with it. And so it'll have and they'll have extra inclusions of like a cute little bookmark or something. But it's pretty much all the stuff together each time. So I feel like anytime, like, they're who I'll pre-order, like, I try to get that first because, the special editions, because they're
if I don't have the money, I'll get the, like that special edition, but I definitely, like, Dreamcatchers want to, like, I don't prioritize buying albums for all the groups that I like, because I will buy all of the versions of it. So like Dreamcatcher, I like would constantly buy the like 3 or 4 versions they have of it. So it's a lot harder because it's a lot more money, but I try to get those like deals, like pre-order deals sometimes where it's like a bundle.
Yeah.
Cool.
So Amanda, you got anything else?
Sure. It's not exactly K-pop or K-drama related, although it might be. Maybe it's been in a K-drama and I just don't know.
A Noonas KnickKnack?
Yeah,
Exactly.
listen, we don't actually specify
That's true.
what
I mean,
we're
our show,
showing
we can do
telling.
what we want.
I used some of my birthday money last year to get a year's subscription to the Daybach box from the Daybach company, where on their website you can buy a ton of stuff. So like you can buy K-drama OSTs and things like that. Pretty limited, but still they do have stuff. And they do this box every 3 months. You get a box full of stuff from Korea. So the biggest thing in these boxes, like there's all kinds of snacks. I've eaten those already. There's all kinds of other stuff, right? But like full-size skincare products. Like, what did I tell you? So like the first box I ever got had this cute little like blusher thing in it. It's just cute. And they send you ones like in sets. So one of the boxes came with a cream, like a skin cream, and a toner.
A nice
that
size.
Like notches goes like they're full size like thing.
Like that'll last months, like a couple months.
Also, we're not sponsored by Daybach Box either.
No, but again, the first time I got one of these boxes, it was for Drama Current, so that I could do a review of it. And I went and like Googled all the items, like if I wanted to buy these things, and like the box costs about, I think it's about $65 for a box, and they come every 3 months. And when I tell you the skincare products alone in it were worth like, it would be like $80 to buy them. And I was like, okay, this is a good deal. So like, then my last one, I got this like a whole bunch of 10-0 stuff, this like green tea, what was that one? Refresh peeling gel, and a ampule of some sort for making balanced skin from 10-0, and a 10-0 facial firming eye cream.
Oh,
so
nice.
Like, I mean, it's kind of crazy, and they're mostly all unopened because I kind of hoard skincare products. Our Winners, which is like the Canadian version of TJ Maxx, carries a lot of Korean stuff.
Yeah, they do.
So when I see a good deal on it, I'll buy it, and then it's like, oh, now I have like all this stuff sitting here. But I just started using the cream, the skin cream, the Kato cream, and I like it. All right, we'll see. I have a bit of rosacea and sensitive skin, so sometimes I get this stuff and it's like you put it on and it starts to sting, and you're like, I don't think it's supposed to do that. So
sometimes they are. So
this one's a little bit like that, but like it goes away really quick, and so then I'm like, well, maybe that one is. Maybe it's just supposed to tingle, and
maybe it's a feature.
Feature, not a bug.
I mean. Thankfully, like the stuff on the back is all in English too. So although the how to use is like put an appropriate amount on your skin. Okay, thanks. That's pretty helpful. And then the cautions are like, there's like a whole list of like how to store it and where to put it, and if your face starts to break out, maybe stop using it. And you're like, oh,
okay, the classic. Yeah.
So, but yeah, there's a lot of really good. There's always face masks. So the last one had like a whole BTS kind of theme. So I got like BTS face masks, and then a BTS like, I don't know, like a little passport card holder kind of.
Yeah, like
bus
pass.
Cute.
Yeah.
And I mean, cute. And it's Shooky, and that's my fave, so I love it.
Perfect.
But then, okay, I got this, which is cool, but it's a lightning cable. I don't have Apple products. What do I do with that? Like,
it's okay, you can give it to me for my birthday. I have Apple. Kidding.
You can get. Like,
I will take all of your free things.
So I mean, that is one of the things with those boxes, right? It's a little bit of a crapshoot. Some of the stuff, like if you have eating restrictions, they don't take like. You know, it's not individualized enough that they'll. Yeah,
with the Korea box, they always send snacks. So my husband gets all the snacks, and then I get everything else.
I mean, but yeah, I mean, if you're into like trying different kinds of like makeup, skincare products, whatever, if you like getting a surprise every once in a while, I highly recommend. The boxes are great. So
it's cool.
Still not sponsored. We're still not
sponsored, but we would take one.
But
we need to just state this. It's actually like. We legally have to state if we're sponsored or not. We're not sponsored. No one sponsors us.
No.
The Found family sponsors us.
Thanks, guys.
Even that, like they sponsor basically our website.
Yeah, they sponsor our website hosting. So thank you.
I sponsor myself.
Yeah. Yes. They sponsor this streaming software that we're using right now. So,
which we love. Thank you.
We do love it.
Thank you so much. Fancy thing.
And we get to do this totally professional
Yeah.
streaming where we never make any mistakes that are never
Perfect
always
at it.
my fault. So, Sky, you got anything else? What's going on?
I have stuff. I'm trying to decide what people would maybe want to see.
Well, what do you want to?
Would you want
show
some
us?
old Billy albums?
Hell
Sure.
yeah, we want some
They're
old
kind of
Billy
magazine
album.
style, so they're kind of easy to.
Yeah. I feel like Billy has some good pictures because they are a
I
fun
literally have not
visual
opened
group.
these yet. So.
They're not even out of the plastic.
Who do you want? Who's your
I mean-
bias?
All right.
Is it well? I
Me,
can kind of
Moonsua,
guess. Yeah.
easy.
Agreed.
Because I've seen her for a while. I'm trying to think of what order of this. Okay, this was. I have their first one. I think I've shown that before. This is their second one. This packaging is pretty loose, so don't be scared when I'm doing this. It's friendly looking. I noticed I didn't bring the scissors in here, so. But this is very loose packaging, which is nice because usually it's like surgery. So this, it's like a clear folder situation. So the album title is The Collective Soul. That might be. I'm trying to remember the version names. I feel like one of them was called Conscious and this one's called Unconscious, as far as the versions. The back, I think the other one had the Dream Vader, the bunny with one eyeball, and like planets on its necklace or whatever. This is the magic card thing on the back. A lot of stuff from the music video situation here.
Fun.
Cool. They have such fun music videos.
They do.
Really.
And then right on the inside, there's this pocket. Ah, okay, we're removing this because it's.
Your little protective cover. Don't look. Okay. Oh. That's fun. I like when they do stuff
Pretty
for
much
the
what was on the front.
CD. Yeah.
Throwing that on the carpet. It's carpet. It's safe. It's fine. No dogs are in here. Nothing was harmed in the throwing of it. I don't know how to interact with this
How to interact.
as things fall on the floor.
Listen, this is sort of like a test of some sort of dexterity test.
I need to put this down, and I am with my barefoot moving a tiny.
I love this play-by-play, Sky. It's amazing.
The struggle
Oh
is
my God,
real
it's
Okay,
so
do you
today.
guys want? Let's do the inclusions first, shall we? Okay.
Yes, let's do the inclusions first.
See who you got.
Stickers. I think these are stickers. They might be tattoos.
Ooh.
Either way,
Look
fun.
cute.
These look hand drawn. They
Very
already
cute.
are better artists than Astro has been after 7 years of being in the industry. So good
Well,
girls.
listen, girls.
You're doing a good job.
That's right. I was about to say, like, well,
But Astro never got better. It's always as bad as when they started, is my point. Don't even try.
Cool.
And then on the back, they made it kind of look like it's Polaroid
Yeah.
film, though it's not. So that's kind of cute.
The little Billy.
Tiny, tiny
Oh
picture.
my gosh. Tiny
it's a
picture.
little.
It is. It's
Versus
kind of almost
the
like
card size.
from like far away. It's like a horror.
Yeah.
Woo.
And then the back looks like the cards. So that's
Nice.
kind of
That's
cute.
cool.
I do not really like that attached pocket. Because I would have not
Yeah.
wanted. You can't really jam your hand. Like, it's
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
shallow.
Mhm.
So
I do like that it came with the like clear protective cover on it. That's fun.
Yeah, I do like that.
'Cause usually those
Because-
don't come with anything.
I will say this is it's just very printed. It even, you know how printed things, it can kind of have a, anyway, it hasn't
Yeah.
been sitting on a shelf. I ordered it online. So Billy's stuff, quite often, it's very narrative. See this little speckledy bear? Okay. Speckledy, multicolored bear. I have one of those over.
Aw. Of course.
Be able to see it.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's between
nice.
my two
What's
newer
your
Care
Bears?
Bears right there.
That's cool.
Because Astro had it in one of their albums too. So I have a very well traveled
Nice.
speckledy Build-A-Bear, which from eBay. a used bear. Siyun. So they do like, I like how it's easy to open, like since it's just kind of the magazine style. I feel like too they have 3 different versions of most of their albums so far.
Very nice.
Again, Speckledy Bear. Sorry, and Care Bear. That's a thing. Haram. Isn't she a part of our?
Yes, she's a part of.
Yes, she is. The party llamas.
Of the current Party Llamas iteration. Season 3.
She appreciates
and
being a
didn't
part
you
of.
add the like extra L or something? Like, did you make it like, or an extra?
Oh
4 or
yeah,
something?
didn't we?
Yeah.
Didn't you put? She put 3. Yeah, since it's our
Yeah,
third
so-
season, she did 3
Yeah.
L's.
How perfect.
Yeah.
We magically made it happen.
Yeah. Also, for anyone who's a real Party Llamas fan, if you go to the Certified Noonas merch site, we have fresh drops of some Party
drops.
Llamas merchandise for y'all hardcore
Confetti
Party Llamas
Bear,
fans.
just have to point that out again. Thank you, Confetti Bear.
It's very
Those are
nice.
cute pictures. I like them.
Yeah,
They'll
they're
probably-
very like.
It'll probably graduate into another. What's this item here?
Oh, do they have like the day
Is
6?
it like a
of
little
those?
frame to put over
Yeah.
that?
That's cute.
Well.
That's
Very
super
nice. Makes it
Doesn't
a
really
little
work for
extra
that, but-
fancy.
Yeah.
It only really works for the white
That's really
pages, but that's
cute.
fine.
Wait. Monster X could have
Yeah,
used
Monster
one
X
of those.
could have really used. They're really
Maybe
needed
Yeah.
something like that in that
Ultimate
last album.
Phillies
Mhm.
designer.
And they also obviously put like it looks like they put the lyrics within
Mm.
Okay.
this main
Yeah.
thing, so they don't have a secondary lyric book. This is all together. Confetti Bear making an appearance again. Thank you. I thought that it was gonna. Maybe this was the main vibe for this one. Nope. Okay.
Nope, there we go. We switched.
Yeah. I like that
Because
their
I think
stuff is
I think
kind of
I
like,
think
unique
I
but
picked this
great.
one based on this concept, huh?
like there's their concept is like just a little bit weird, but it's still like normal, but like maybe
Yeah, like if sometimes so even
think
Ginga
about
Minga, which I think was the title song for this era. You know, it's so cutesy sounding, but like if you go read the lyrics, like there's always like they lost one of their members and they have to go fight for it. Like there's always kind of something. There's always something up with Billy. There's a little undercurrent of like slight horror going on, but they never
yeah.
Horror
fully
adjacent.
explain it.
Yeah, they don't like
I can't wait for their
it's just
full-on Eldritch comeback. Like,
That's a cute
They-
picture.
they-
of
This
them.
was the concept stuff. Like this is why I picked this.
they then come back. They're fighting unspeakable, unknowable evils.
That's kind of the and they keep having like little critters. So like I said, for this era it was the bunny with the Cyclops bunny essentially. This past one there was like an owl. Like they just kind of keep having these critters that are sometimes mythical looking, sometimes the owl looked pretty normal. But like if you read about it, like there was a little it's always like it's just a little off, like
they're
not
just
quite
weird
normal.
and
Slightly
touches
bizarre.
or something. Like just kind of.
Yeah.
That's a chair behind her.
Funky chair.
Funky pants too. Like this
Mm-hmm.
is a zipper in a very strange spot.
A very Art Nouveau location.
Yeah.
The zipper.
Cute hair. Cute hair.
Yeah.
So cute.
Cool hair. An ombre hair situation. Showing off this chair, which has it looks like it's clear inflatable. This
Oh,
part.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That does look like.
Fine.
But what I appreciated about this era is, and kind of a lot of girl groups these days, if there's pants, they're like high waisted and kind of baggy. Like they look like they have comfortable pants to dance around in, and it's like,
Yeah.
good for you, girls. You need to be able to move around. Oh shoot!
Is there more things stuck in it?
No, it was just like falling.
Oh. Well, fair enough.
But I thought, cute.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that one.
That's super cute.
And then, yeah, I think this was. So this was the Village of Perception, Chapter 2.
Is it the Ring My Bell one?
Yeah, based on on the back it has the
Hmm.
list of that. So
Okay.
it's that one. Again, this is very loose, so don't be scared. This also has a clear folder on it too.
Mm.
I have not ordered
I
their
like
new album yet. I eventually
When
will.
they're all the same size.
Yeah.
Dreamcatcher
Yeah.
used to do that, and this past one they made some of
Changed
their
the size.
small. Like the limited edition one is the same size, but like the regular versions are smaller, and it's very annoying.
Trying to think. I feel like their first one was a little smaller than this. They definitely didn't have a... But it
Like
was
a
a magazine
school?
style, so I will say that. It wasn't in a box or anything. It was similar. And one thing I do want to say about the way their versions are set up. So again, they have 3 versions typically. This is the one in the middle. The picture connects.
Oh, so you can. Oh, I like when they do
Nice.
that.
And this particular one is kind of dark and moody with that. So I guess I'm lying. This one definitely has 3 versions. The unconscious and conscious one, it was just kind of mirror images is what it was. So that was, I forgot there were just 2 for that one. But this one definitely had 3. And they had really funky names for the album versions. Like really, some of them were kind of French sounding. It's not going to tell me which this one is. So, this is...
Nice.
Very
Oh,
nice.
and then there's the CD.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's cool.
That.
Yeah, it stays with it.
Yeah.
And again, so this is a matte kind of.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Oh shoot! So we have another pocket situation, but it's at least more. Don't have to turn it upside down quite as bad,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still gonna fall over. So it was a little more friendly, in my opinion.
It doesn't require
The
some
other
sort
one,
of
I was like, I'm just
test.
gonna turn it upside down. I don't want to rip it.
Yeah.
Okay. This will show the cover album art.
Oh,
talking
that's
about.
so cool.
Ooh.
Very
So
nice.
this is what all the covers
Oh my
look
gosh,
like
I
together.
love
So
that
this
so
is the middle
much.
one.
I want to
Very
buy
cool.
that
That is
one purely
funky.
for that, so I can put it up.
And
Yeah.
they're just very artsy looking, so I'm gonna show you kind of for the other ones. So this looks like they're having a funeral, let's be real.
Yeah.
Their funeral, or they're summoning someone from the dead.
And then this is this cover. Whoop, shoot. Wrong direction. And then it's very artsy,
God.
like
I love it so
Yeah.
much. I really am probably
That-
gonna buy this album just to get that if I can find it. That's so cool.
So it's cool that they did that, because I don't
Yeah.
think I've even I've never seen them wanting to show the art that they really try to make you buy all the albums for. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Like they want you to buy all of them to get that
And, like,
sense of completion. The
I
fact
would
that they pretty much gave
buy
it
a
to you is
frame and-
interesting.
Like that artwork is really cool. Like I would
Mhm.
want
I
that in a
just threw
frame
photo
up on
cards
the
on the
wall
floor.
kind of thing. Like that's very awesome.
Hang on a second. Oh, as I was picking up one single photo card, I just threw the rest from my lap on the floor.
Classic.
Classic.
Yeah, so that's great, actually. What did I pick up? I just picked this up. Oop, I'm not doing very well. And again, it has the Polaroid look, even though it is not a Polaroid. This is from the floor, too. Suki.
That's cute.
Super cute.
I like how their cards, they just make them look like cards, like, on the back.
Yeah.
Final thing that's on the floor at the moment from this album. I will deal with the other album here in a moment. I'm lucky with the Moon So Ah situation today.
You are.
Nice.
That's a cute picture.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, looky here. Oh. Okay, so it opens a
Oh,
bit.
you can.
Nice.
And it's like kind of like how
Oh,
the frame
clever.
was for the other one.
Like a
That was
in your
top
photo.
loader
Yeah.
situation.
That's cute. I like that.
And then you get one big,
Oh, that's a pretty picture.
That's nice.
and it just has very faint, just kind of the
Mm-hmm.
name of the thing. They're good with stickers and stuff, so stickers of
Nice.
the song titles. Yeah, this one, so like, you know, again, their stuff is always just kind of off. There's things going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Like,
I love it.
Things
I
going
love it so much. I need to find out who the artist is.
so definitely the reason I got this concept book is because it went the most red, black rock look.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Sky bait right there.
Yeah, like that. I was going to purchase this. There was no way this was not going to happen. So
True.
between yesterday and tomorrow, and a lot of this is in English. Today, after 11 summers, after a movie, like, I mean, they're telling a story a little bit. So pretty, just all the accessories makes me want to cry. Here's, do we have another? No, we don't. Wanted to make sure there
wonder-
wasn't another thing to put on here to.
Maybe they did it like it seems so intentional that it's got to be an intentional thing.
It almost feels like you could like journal something in there, you know, like
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
like,
it's like
they at least
for
have
you.
words down here. It says,
Yeah,
"I
this
just
is
show
not just a
myself the way I
blank
want
page.
to look."
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's the name. There's kind of a fuzzy picture. Like, I mean, at least there's things going on.
Yeah.
It is better than just a blank
It seems
page.
intentional instead of just a whoops, didn't have enough content.
Mm-hmm.
just, I really liked this comeback
Or like
a
pop
lot.
punk.
I really
vibe.
liked it.
I loved
Yeah.
Ring My Bell. So fun.
There
Same
was
thing.
always another
So
one, yeah.
her name and then more words. So I mean, at least they were doing things with it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
showing off the collars.
Maybe you could use the stickers. Like maybe there's enough like for the stickers or something like
Oh.
It's almost too
Maybe.
bad that those pages aren't blank on the back, so you could like tear it out and use it like in a frame with one of the smaller photo cards or something, you know, and like
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it-
Well, I like how they at
or
least
something,
put stripes and stuff on it to where it
Yeah.
doesn't feel quite as much like what
It's just-
happened with the Monster X album.
yeah,
Yeah.
it looks
No,
really
those are
That's gonna be
definitely
something we keep
intentional.
returning to.
We're gonna keep
Yeah.
returning that because, like, what were they doing here? Like, and also, like, maybe if you, like, because it seemed to have one per member, like, one of these blank pages,
Yeah.
you could, like, put your own, like, you find a picture of them.
It
you
does
really
feel-
like,
it
put
do- it
down,
almost
stick
feels
on it,
like
yeah.
Stickers
journal,
interact with
yeah.
it. It kind of does
Yeah.
feel like they want you to be
do
able
your
to
own
mess
like
with it if you
fan
wanted
art on
to.
that page or something. If you were,
Right.
that would be cool. I wonder if there's people out there.
I'm sure
who
there's,
have done
like,
that.
Someone who does it, yeah.
Bet. Especially if you buy enough, you have extra albums. Like you've been buying for the photo cards.
Well, like
You
on
just have
that,
extra albums.
do like a mood board of your bias or
Mhm.
something, you know, like and collage it or something. It's just fun. You have options.
So this is the
Very
new concept switch.
Dystopia, but make it funky.
Like we our school is really messed up now, and we're gonna wear really cool outfits just because we can. They gave Suki really light contacts there. Guitar. Oh, so now we're getting lyrics.
Oh, nice. I always like when they include the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I liked how they coupled these concepts a lot. I don't remember exactly what the other photo concepts were on the other versions, but they always pretty much do at least one school uniform concept. I actually saw, I don't stumble across complainy stuff all that much, but I saw some people complaining about thinking that Billy stole school uniforms from another girl group that was also doing school uniform concept stuff that at the same time, and it's like,
are you kidding me with this? Like, calm down.
It's
Calm
been
down.
around for everybody forever, and we have seen, 40-year-old idols still wearing school uniforms. So, like, I just really think that's a thing. But then also, a lot of groups, not just Billy, a lot of guy groups too, whoever, they often use, for a while, they'll use that as, like they do the group.
I mean, like, also, if you're, like, semi-horror based, which they kind of almost are, school is used heavily in Asian horror.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
There's a person with a cat head there, because I feel like that was We are playing with wires. We're getting wild up in here. Oh, another switch, kind of.
No, so
We're outside. We're wearing dresses now, except for a really cute pink jumpsuit. And colorful purse.
Mm-hmm.
And Moonsaw's like, whatever, I'm wearing black. See, I have a feeling that these were maybe pictures from the other... It's possible that, like, one of the other versions had more of these pictures. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But again, and there's a little girl with a cat mask. It's nice that they're giving little teasers of that within this, because you usually don't get to see any of that if you don't get those versions. That's all with her helmet.
Cool.
Ooh, very nice.
There's the pink jumpsuit situation.
I do like a good pink jumpsuit. I do. I own one myself.
Seems very comfy.
See,
too.
and now we're being like kind of creepy, because that's what Billy does.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we're gonna be creepy now. So, I just love how Billy, like, always tells a story. Do I really know what's going on? No, I have no clue.
Yeah.
I feel like
Maybe-
one of the
maybe one day
members...
you will.
Like, narratively, one of the members poofed or something. And they're always trying to find her. It's all I kind of know, so... But, support Billy. They're cute. The latest comeback, I feel like it's good, but it's not as unique as, like, the other ones necessarily, but... That's what
Billy
happens with
has
groups.
fantastic B-sides. Like, probably some of my
They're
favorite
so good.
B-sides are
Right.
on Billy's albums.
I love the B-sides. I'm fine with the title track. It's just like it's not my favorite one this
Yeah.
time, but that's fine. That happens.
That's, can't love them all.
So,
Okay, we're back with Natalia with another thing. So previously, I was saying how disappointed I was in that last album, because I'm into albums for the photography. I'm a big photography, and it was kind of boring. Now, with this album, I also recently picked up Only One Of's 2020 album produced by Part 2. Okay. Now, what I'm about to show you does not have much variety. But why am I not upset about it? They have no money. And when this came out, nobody knew who the fuck they were. Like in 2020, Only One Of.
it reminds me of the TikTok sound, tiny. Does not even know ABCs.
Does not even know ABCs. Now, I will say, I do, while only one of albums are very simple, like the ones that came out around this era. I have another one somewhere. They're just like the simple hardcover books, but I actually like it because it has a very nice housing.
I like the hardcover ones.
I do like the hardcover ones. Very simple inclusions because, as I said, they have no money. They were very poor, so it comes with a single photo card, and the photo card's not even like a selfie. It's just one of the photos from the thing, and then just sort of like a graphic photo. You know,
Their tour
One
has
thing I
been
want to point out really
going
quick.
great.
Yeah, their tour's been going incredible.
I'm going to show you something super quick, real
Back in.
fast, because I'm putting this back on. What's nice about it is how it covers all the
Nice.
Oh,
like.
yeah.
I just wanted to show that aspect.
That is nice.
Thought that was cool.
Perfect.
So when you get deeper,
Mm-hmm.
it's a very simple but very effective design.
Yeah.
This design is so simple, but somehow better than that last one I had.
It's also black and red.
Yes, I'm noticing that information.
So it starts
It's like
with
I saw.
you
I
have
saw.
the name, you have the person, and it has these like the red ones.
Straightforward. By the way, I always appreciate that because even if a group's your favorite, or if
You
you're just
might
getting
not
into
know
them,
every member.
Yeah.
you can only have so many children and keep track of them all. You
And
know what I
even
mean?
the MVs, when they do the subtitles, they put the name of the person too singing. I love that.
Like my dudes, I've got 3 kids. I've only got 3 kids. I still call them by the wrong name sometimes. So like when you've got 300 kids,
Yeah.
you know,
So these
put a label on it.
this photography is incredibly simple.
But it's cool.
It's just, but it's like nice. It's effective. It does what you want. The layout.
It's
is
got a
crisp and
central
clean.
theme, and they're like doing well with the theme.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
The photo looks nice. We got the group here. This was back in Junji's I Can't See era, which was my personal favorite. Like he might be my little bias in the group, but like you don't need to see, okay? He doesn't.
No.
What are you gonna look at?
Yeah.
There's nothing.
don't need it.
You know, and it's just very simple. Like, and then you can make them kiss.
Oh,
Which, you know,
just take
very,
it.
very apt to their concept. Oh, I wish they would kiss. They can. Mwah. Done. That's a very common situation. This was before Love left the group, so he's still in this. This was 2020. So yeah, it's very simple. Like, we'll just sort of skip through. Like, it's just a very simple.
It's cute.
The photography is just very simple. So as you can see, we've met up with who we got the photo card for.
Yeah.
And then at the back of it, after we get KB looking very nice, our old man. Then you get right at the end, you get like this nice group photo, and then you get the credits for every single song, which there aren't that many.
It's nice.
And then you're done. And it's a beautifully put together, simple album from a group. They ain't got money. They don't got money. They were living on a dream and a prayer at that time. Like, it's only been like the last 6 months that they've really gained traction, right? Like, for their Underground Idol stuff, I think I haven't stopped laughing at the fact that I'm 100% sure there's like this one scene in their music videos where it's like a school-based themed, and one of the like guys is getting bullied. But like, I'm pretty sure the actors playing the bullies are just staff members because they look like 45-year-old men. Like, and then like there's like a teacher, but the teacher's just another member of the group. Like, it's like they were doing their best, and we love them. And they're repping for the community. They're doing their thing. And we love
and they're having fun on their tour.
They are. Oh, they look like they're having a great time. All the pride flags.
Yeah.
All the pride flags. They know what they're about, which...
Yeah. Lean into it. You know what?
Lean into it. Like,
of course, some of those venues are going to the like Vicky School of Ratings, so they
where they're like, it's an
rated their
18.
shows as like adult shows, and
Yeah.
you can't get in unless you're over 18 and stuff. And you're
Where
like,
it's like, oh
it's
no,
not porn. They're not.
some abs. Oh no, like
Like,
some
You know,
sweaty men were dancing with their
I get it.
tops. Relax.
They probably didn't actually do it like purposely, but I get it. Like in Chicago, they like if your concert's on a certain night, anybody who's of a certain age cannot be out past a certain time. So like if you're like
right.
I don't know, like 16 or under or something like that, they have to be out. So like when I went to go see Dreamcatcher, we had to like stop, and everybody who is that age group had to leave the venue, and they had to make sure
gosh.
that they were all out. Kind of like, you know, when you watch award shows and you see the idols in the audience, and then they get all the idols who are still in school. They have to like leave at a certain point. That's how it was for the Dreamcatcher thing. And so everybody got out, and then
was that a My Music Taste? I'm just curious.
It was it My Music Taste on that one?
Because
No,
I was at Chicago with AT's My Music Taste, and that didn't happen. That's why I'm like, that's wild.
But like maybe it was.
But My Music Taste sucks. So like,
I think it was still My Music Taste. So I'm pretty sure I didn't buy those tickets. Yeah, I didn't buy those tickets through Ticketmaster, so it had to have been My Music Taste, right? Or
anyway, I didn't know that because
it was like when like after the concert, when we were waiting to do High Touch, like then they had to like filter out people, and it was like very weird. It was like, okay, all the kids, you have to go.
I didn't hang around for that for ATs. I just left.
Yeah,
so like that's probably the time. I probably left before the time hit. I guess.
Yeah,
I was thinking. I thought you were meaning like stopped the concert. I was like, oh my gosh.
Could you imagine?
It was like that, like
how
in between.
embarrassing would that be? Like, okay, we're gonna stop singing now. All the children get out.
They're like, well, everybody's going out. We're doing a costume change.
Drink break.
That's what I would do it. Yeah, everybody take a shot. Let's go. Okay, so for me, I'm gonna do the second one, which I don't remember what the album or the different versions.
Those are the me
called.
colors. Like those, it's got a very retro kind of like 50s, you know, like
yeah, it does.
Mid-century modern vibe. Yeah.
This
one was considerable like lighter, so I was like, okay, because I didn't really look at the inclusions. Well, I did, but it's been a couple of years since I really looked at them. So it was like I peeked in to make sure that everything was okay. I was like, I just opened this, so it's not like it's shouldn't have everything, but it's drastically different than the last one. So if you are like planning to get these and you're like wanting to get both, but you don't want it to be a situation where like a lot of it's the same, it's not the same at all. So like you could feel good about getting both of them. So this is what it looks like. It's actually everything's kind of falling out, so it's really hard to like show it like this. So it comes with a smaller one, and it's all like 8-bit versions of stuff. So it's like got all like the computers.
Oh, I love it.
So this is like it has like pictures of them, and then like their little avatars, and then it has like behind the scenes. Oh, look, in school uniform.
School uniform. Like, imagine
like,
that.
Shocking.
Making
and how old is Dreamcatcher now?
They're all older.
I mean, aren't they like 20, 26, 27?
Yeah, like even
some of them
out of school.
Yeah.
And then it goes into kind of very like stark. I love that type of thing. Oh my gosh, look at it. Oh, she's so cute. And then it looks like it's getting a little bit more grunge, but like, oh god, I love these little characters. Has more of them. Well, show it all, but like really cute. Like goes into them in like military, just like different Dreamcatcher. Yeah, yes, like business Dreamcatcher. I know where that is.
Barbie.
That is.
She's everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like school bus. Very
In an
cute.
alternate universe, we would go see Barbie together, and it would be really
Yeah.
fun.
And then, like the credits are even cute. Like it kind of matches our scheme a little bit. That's cute.
Yeah.
Did you do that on purpose, Natalia?
Yes.
Yes.
It's like, sure, I did.
So I do know that this one is the one that came with like a thing that like there's only one of per, but you have to get the set of, which is this like plasticky ID card. So it kind of matches the employee card. So I got a
Right.
ID card. And then it comes with, I'm not going to show them all, but it's a full playing card set, like a playing card deck, which is very exciting because I have a full playing card deck of 2 p.m. So this is rounding out my collection very nicely. So the back of it is the blue Dreamcatcher, and then these are some of the cards. So it's like a full deck. You can like actually play with them.
Very fun.
So it's like more of the photo shoots that are in that photo book.
I was thinking that with the Billy sets that would be nice to have with those.
Yeah.
Like just
Yeah.
even if all you just had was like regular playing cards, but they had that backing that you know, it would just be a fun little thing.
Let me see. I think there's there's a couple of them. So they have stickers on this one, and they're very cute. They kind of like have you a little bit of a holograph, not a lot. So I don't think it's going to pick it up on the
subtle
camera,
one.
but it's really cute. And then it has two more things. Something fell behind. Let's look at this. This looks like cards. More cards. Oh my gosh, more cards. Oh my gosh, like a huge amount of cards. Look at this stack of cards.
Oh my gosh.
And it has the little like the avatar. Oh my gosh. So an insane amount of cards. But also what's fun about this one is that it comes with a little photo book. So you
that's so cute.
So it has their like
that's smart
picture, and then it has
that.
this, and it's puffy. It's like the puffy,
you
know, like normal, and then it has the Dreamcatcher special edition.
So, for the record, for only $42 US dollars, all of that.
Yeah,
that's a lot of stuff.
And even like with the other one, which I think might be a little bit more, but it might not be.
Yeah,
now.
it's 50.
Or maybe
it's
like,
pretty much 50.
The photo
49.
book is like almost
it was
2
huge.
inches thick. It's like huge. It's a massive book. It's like 3 times the weight of this like other one.
Mm-hmm.
So you do get good stuff in it. I mean, this came with like technically less, but I mean like this alone with this amount of cards,
right?
Yeah,
it's just so cool. And then it has these,
well,
and I love that.
So many different concepts for the photo shoot, like even just for the one version of thing. Like that's a lot.
And I wonder, I don't think it is, but maybe this card is different on other people's. I don't know. It like you can switch it out.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
If this was Idle Manager, we would have gone bankrupt making just one version of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only problem with this is I don't want to put these in here because I want to see the backing. Their little avatar.
Yeah.
And this is like normal, like regular standard, like photo book. Like, you know, like you had when you were a kid too.
Mm.
It's super cute. So if you're on the fence on getting them, I think they're a really good deal, especially if you like Dreamcatcher.
For sure.
Like, I don't even huge stand Dreamcatcher, but I'm debating. I'm like, that is so cool. I want it. Like...
I like both.
That's
types,
all I got. Yeah, it's gonna be hard for you, Sky. Which one are you gonna get?
Oh golly. I don't know. I liked them like dressing up in military and office and suits. Like,
It's a cute little book. Yeah.
I'll have to make a choice in the next couple months though, because I'm sure eventually they'll get sold out at that sale price.
Probably. Yeah,
on
especially
that
with
website.
Dreamcatcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Dreamcatcher kind of
the thing about Dreamcatcher. Their runs of stuff are a little smaller. I'm sure they're bigger now than they were forever ago. But they're still smaller compared to.
Yeah, like they have another photo book that's out that had 2 different versions. It's like Love Catcher, I think is the photo book name. And one of the versions is out everywhere. So I'm like, should I get this other one just because I need to?
And so do they do that like once a year, or was it kind of even almost twice a year? It almost felt like twice a year last year, but time flies for me. So
okay, so they've been doing things a little bit differently too. So like they'd never done really these types of things that weren't like season's greetings or like official fan club stuff, because this is kind of like what you normally see in fan club stuff, but these aren't fan club things sets. So they kind of like, I think it was when they were like not doing as many like in-person concerts, they started doing these a little bit more, and they've been going like harder on the photo book at like side for a little bit, because they're also Yuhan and Jiu are coming out with a photo book that's like just them. And them is it was like in CC? Thailand. Yeah. And I mean they put out like full out like they're kind of leaning towards it being like GL, but like best friends.
We're just best bros.
Gal pals.
Yeah, but they have like a full on like little teaser video of it, and it's like, you know, one of them like pining for the other one because the other one's gone.
Classic.
Okay.
Sure. All right. We get it.
They were really close friends.
They were friends. 2 friends in the same room. One of them kiss. Oh, we'll definitely kiss.
Maybe they'll kiss.
Roomies.
Yeah.
Roomies.
We're best
So, Amanda,
friends.
do you have anything?
Not really. I've got this cute little like. Again,
So
I don't remember. I think that was from one of my Daybach boxes, but it also might have just been a cutesy thing that one of my sisters got me. I don't know. It comes with all kinds of stuff. So I was like trying to think of what do I have? Like my sister got me this sushi roll cat thing over here for like. Yeah,
that's super cute.
You know, so I've got and my daughter bought me, I think I mentioned these ones maybe last time because I think they were for my birthday. But they're like cover art from novels by an
really
Asian artist, and they're so good. They're so pretty. And I've somewhere got back here. This one, okay, this I haven't read it yet, but it's called You've Reached Sam by Dustin Tao. And one of my kids, a friend of theirs, got this book for some reason and was like, I don't really want to read this, but like, your mom has that podcast. Does she want to read it?
And you're like, hey, yes.
Like, sure. Okay.
If you wish to give me free books, yes.
So technically, you got a sponsor.
Oh. So, yeah, this same friend was like looking at, she was like, wait, but your mom has like light sticks? And she was like, yeah. And so she pulled up like a website with like pictures of light sticks. Okay, point out all the ones your mom has. And I was like, well, she's only got like 2, but it's this one and this one. And her friend was like, those are cool ones. So my kids' friends think I'm cooler than my kids do. So whatever.
Isn't that always the way? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, and Jesse, what are you wanting to do with your light sticks?
Oh my God.
What did you...
I've decided that I am going full out witch on it, and I'm going to get, like, somehow, some way, find a creative solution to make the light sticks into a pentagram with the center being the Dreamcatcher light stick in its coffin. So...
Nice.
We'll see. I'm like trying to figure out, and I probably need more light sticks. So you know.
Like, would you
Gotta,
get a
like,
peg?
shop
Like,
for
how
those.
how do you think you would even? Would it be a pegboard or something in order for you to like?
I don't
how...
see that's like I'm trying to figure out like how do I want them to like lay, because like do I want them like upright, or do I want them so like they're like laying down essentially, so like you know, you see the top, so that like they're kind of like I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I have to think about
it.
it. Or do I like build a shelf that's like shaped like a pentagram, and so it, like I just like have the shelves for
and then it would just be angled a certain way. That'd be cool.
I like
So
it.
you have to get a lot of light sticks.
Yeah, darn.
Obviously.
Darn.
Oh,
Darn.
crap.
have to get more light sticks. I consider mine an armory. That's how I. Even when I was making it, I was like, I'd like it to be like, oh, time for a concert. Go grab it. Essentially,
Yeah, just kind of.
Then you have to.
Because I was trying to like, mine are just like, they're not any like in anything right now. They're literally just on this like dresser on top of it, and I was like trying to figure out things, and like people had like I've seen some people use like wine bottle racks that I thought would be cute. Like,
oh, that would be
especially
cute.
the ones that they kind of like splay out like this, so that you kind of just like put it in there. And I was like, that would be cute. Or like some people were buying doll stands from Joann's to hold it up.
Yes, I've seen that.
Because not all of my light sticks will stand up on its own. But then I like also have like I have the shiny one that's up there that like the way that like SM light sticks are, it's like the box, you could like just keep it in its box and it stands up, and you're like maybe. But then like the end flying one, I have like the extra little things, caps, and I'm like, I want to just like display them all. But
I really like that about the Itsy one, the light ring, because it came with it's got a little thing on the wall that you can mount on the wall, and then the thing on the wall, if I plug it in, which I haven't yet, but if I plug it in, then I can run my light stick as a cute little like mood lighting on the wall, which is
and like my day 6 one is like essentially just like a wristband, which it's like fine because it like you can just like keep it in its box, and like you would like a regular watch, like you just open up the box, there it is. But I don't know. But then like some of them, like my 2 p.m. one will stand freely on its own because the base is big enough. But then that like also the pentagram thing, they might have to be facing, because like my 2 p.m. one actually has 2 p.m. on the front. Like it's not. It would be
You could like maybe get like one of those like tiered spice racks, and then like pentagram it on the tiered spice rack, so you still see the pentagram, but it's also
because like they're not actually being used right now, but these are like the IKEA racks, like the ones that like those shelves. Oh, that goes all of the day 6 stuff.
Goodbye, that's chicken. Goodbye.
Bye, Jay.
But like it's too small, it's too shallow, so I was like, oh, I can't use that for that, because I was thinking of like putting my light sticks on there, but you can't fit everybody. But I like the pentagram idea. It's just got to figure out, or maybe like floating shelves, and I just put them. And I don't know.
Yeah, even I know that Funko Pops. So not Funko Pop brand, but people that are into collecting Funko Pops. If you just go Google Funko Pop stands, there's some people do 3D printing or whatever of clear acrylic. So they're tiny. I say it. They're essentially a tiny little clear shelf, and then they'll screw that on the wall or whatever.
And I have access to a 3D printer now that like if I just bought all the supplies, I could just use.
Nice.
So
I just did a whole bunch of doll stands for mine because they were falling over. And they were like designed for, like they're on the 3D printer Thingiverse or whatever. Yeah. But that was specifically what they designed them for, was for the girls, which I only have girls because, yay ladies.
Have you seen?
But the girls have tiny feet. So
yeah,
my Robin Hood is always...
on TikTok, someone like I saw like someone do this, and then it's like gotten really big. So like there might not be any left. At Target, they have a small like side lamp, and the base is like glass, and it's like a globe, but it's hollow on the like the underside of it. Like it doesn't. There's no cap on the bottom or anything, and people were putting their Funko Pops over it like a glass dome. Like
oh, fun!
Yeah. They're really cute. I'll have to find a video of someone doing it.
Yeah,
and just like kind of one of those like happenstance ones. Like it was just like part of the design on the Target one, but people were like, "Oh, does this fit?" Yes, they do.
That's super fun. Well, I think it's about that time, ladies. Thank you everyone for coming out with us. We hope that you had a good time. We'll be back next week with I don't know what it'll be. You'll find out.
It'll be a surprise.
It'll be a surprise for everyone
surprise
involved.
for all of us.
All of us.
Literally all of us.
So anyway, we hope you have a great week. We'll have a new episode out on Monday that you can come check out. And stay frosty.
Bye.
Bye.
And like and subscribe.
Yes, like and subscribe.